Good afternoon, folks. Well, welcome to the EVES auction room here this afternoon. We've actually got 3 properties for you this afternoon, so if you missed out on the first one, the second one, and we'll stay for the third one. So, my name is Grant Child. My pleasure to welcome you here today, and also take this opportunity to welcome the viewers watching via the live stream. Don't worry too much about it, folks. The camera's up here at the ceiling. It's only on me and the screen up here, so it's not on you. But we do live stream our auctions out there, and last week we had, I think it was 596 people watching our auctions online. So great opportunity to facilitate proceedings to help buyers and sellers that can't quite make it to the auctions, particularly under these testing conditions at the moment that we're going through with the COVID restrictions. Talking about that, I just want to say thanks to those of you that are just assisting us and working with us in terms of keeping the masks on, sanitising, and maintaining your social distancing. It's really important to us. Your safety is really important, and of course the safety of our staff as well. Talking about staff, we've got Robin looking after all the technology in the auction room, so I'm going to whistle through the documentation now, because there are a couple of amendments, but if you do submit a bid on either of the 3 properties this afternoon, you do it on the basis that we've provided you with the buyers and sellers guide. Of course, that's that booklet put out by the Real Estate Authority. Gives you all the information that you need to make those buying decisions, and excuse me, as a standard with auctions, you're bidding on the basis of a cash unconditional sale, deemed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights of requisition. So, to the contract I take you now, that's been circulated in draft form. Of course, finalised copies only stand just outside of the auction room as you came through the front door there. If there's been any amendments or any changes to those documents, I'll alert you to that. But otherwise, it's all has been circulated in draft form. So on that basis, I'm going to assume that if you do submit a bid on either of the properties today, you are bidding on the basis that you have accepted that type, the contract as it is. I'm going to quickly go back to this portion on the front page, folks. That sets out the conduct of today's auction. Obviously, the owners have set reserve prices. Now, the difference being is the reserve price in this case today, those reserves have been set at the level of the pre-auction contract. I will disclose that figure to you before I invite the bidding. Bidding Robin to make it come up on the screen here in the top right hand corner. That's disclosing to you the figure that you need to go over if you were to purchase the property, which she puts it on the screen, folks. It'll go in the slot where it says opening bid. It is not the opening bid, it is simply putting it up there for you to see. Any bids over that, then bidding is deemed to have taken place from that point on, at which time we will sell to the highest bidder. So if there's any disputed bidding, I'll resolve that by simply reoffering the property at the last undisputed bid. And if the hammer does come down in your favour today, then 2 simple tasks that we require of you. One is to sign the contract, of course completing all the documentation as well as signing that contract, and then paying the deposit. We just ask for 10% of the purchase price here today. So pretty straightforward process, folks. So without further ado, would there be any questions that I can answer for you? No? All good to go. Okay, straight into it then. 11 Tauranga Street is the first one up. Jason Hyde-Hill's been marketing this property here. And of course, Tauranga Street being an absolutely outstanding location. And this is an immaculately presented Lockwood home on that full site. And of course, that superb location indeed. 3 living areas over 2 levels, so if you're looking for a nice generous sized home, this one definitely ticks all the boxes there. When we look at the legal aspects of it, it's a freehold site offering you 897 square metres of land, more or less, all described in Record of Title SA 23A Folio 727, of course in the South Auckland Registry Office. Now there is an additional clause in the contract. That clause is simply inserted at the request of the vendor or solicitor, both parties authorising early release of the deposit in accordance with the Real Estate Agents Act. 10th of December, Jason, still our settlement date, 2021 obviously, so a settlement date like that, folks, unless you've made alternative arrangements with the seller, then that settlement date allows you to be in, unpack, and get rid of all the boxes and wrapping and everything before Christmas. So I couldn't think of a better place to spend this Christmas coming up than this property here at 11 Tauranga Street. Changes to the channels listed all there, Jason. No changes there. All is circulated there. So let's go back to that slide that Robin just brought up, because it's an absolute pearler that's where you're going to have that fun in the summertime here with you folks with that north-facing deck area there. And as I said before, 3 living areas that spill over the 2 levels. Add that to what you've got here, and it is just simply outstanding. Of course, the privacy and the landscape gardens really do add to the flavour of this property here. On the interior, you recall the nice modern kitchen there. You've got 2 bathrooms, all had a recent refresh, so all tickety-boo and ready for a great lifestyle ahead. You've got the large garaging, of course, that's got the mezzanine floor as well, so plenty of storage space. And being Tauranga Street, as I've already alluded to, an absolutely unquestionable location. You've got Ferguson Park just down the road, surrounded by great quality homes as well, and certainly a desirable part of our wonderful city indeed. So 11 Tauranga Street, the owner is in contract. That contract was signed at $1,450,000. The option's been brought forward. Who says go on top of that? That's $5,000 rise if you will. 1,455 it is down here, 500, 450 it is. At 1,60 rather, it's 65 now, 465, 470 over here. At 1,470 it is, and 75, 80 straight back, immediate retort. 85 we go, 90 straight away. 95 opening it off at 1.5 it is down, 1.5 in the back. 505, 10 straight back, immediate retort down, 15 here. 20 away we go. At 1,520, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 65, 70, 157 over the money over here on the right hand side now. Another 5 is in there, make 1 5 and 3/4 if you will. At 3/4 it is, 75, 80 now. 158 over it is in the back of the room now, 1,580. A good strategic move there would I suggest would be go straight to 1.6.
Thank you very much.
Just a suggestion, mate. Otherwise, I sell over here $1,580,000. Have we got your absolute best? Drop check there. You bid it, pardon? 85 we go. You bid it, joins us. 90 it is now. 1590, 95, 95, 1.6 here. At $1,600,000 at the back of the room there. Are we around here now? 605, do we say? At 605 it is. 610. Straight back immediate to 1610. Triple over the money here. Selling away here. What about you folks on the right hand side? $1,610,000 buys the property right here, right now, for the want of a better bid. Are we in or out? 15. Back again, 20. 1620. 1620. Back in the room there, on my right hand side now. $1,620,000 buys this great piece of real estate. Think about the location. 1620. Quickly, in or out? Who's called out $1,620,000? Hasn't done its sign. Take a 2.5 of it will help you. Otherwise, I sell. 1620 Pardon?
$500.
$500 on top. $1,620,500. 1625. Should we go straight? 1625, sir. 1. Okay. 1621.5.
16.
Yes, he gave me 1,000. 1621.5.
1622.
22. 23. And a half. 1623 it is at the back. Absolutely 100% sure, sir. You've been doing well so far between the two of you. Otherwise it goes. $1,623,000 it goes.
500.
And a half.
1,000 again.
1,000 again. And a half. 24.5. 1624.5. You're quite shaken in the head there, sir. Making it 1625.
Yeah, 25.
25. 26. $1,626,000. It goes up the back there, sir. Think about what's on offer here. Think about the location. Properties like this are hard to find. It goes at 1626 triple O. Once I call now, $1,626,000 even. Have I got your absolute best as well? Shaking your head the wrong way. Twice I call now, otherwise it's gone. Third, final opportunity, quickly. It goes, it goes. Congratulations. Appreciate the spirit of the works. Of course, congratulations to yourselves.
well.
You can just stand back when I introduce you. Alright, moving straight on to the second place. Obviously, we're sitting at a reception there. You heard my introduction, so I don't need to go through that. And of course, you've also witnessed how to go about buying a property here when the auction has been brought forward. So, 14B Kia Street, Chris Anderson needs no introduction as she's waving to the world there on the World Wide Web. So, now this property here, folks, it has to qualify as a valid property for first choice of getting onto the property ladder. And that's probably one of the reasons why we are here today. The legal aspects of the property, it's across these freehold, all described in the record of title SA 33D folio 373. Now the cupboards in the garage do not stay, they remain with current owners. 20 working days is still our 7-day grace, so no changes there. Very comprehensive channels list. Any additions, deletions to that? No, all good to go. So the property itself, folks, as you will recall, fully fenced for privacy and security. Absolutely great for the little feet and the pets there to just run around in the safety of their own backyard here. You've got the fresh, bright, open plan configuration that's enhanced by those vaulted ceilings as well. So you've got the magna carpet kitchen that's, you've got multiple features here, and that really does add to the character and charm of the property. Of course, a wonderful location as well, handy to town, sports ground, the pools, all nice and handy, so really makes a great all-round of this property here. 14B Kia Street, obviously we're in the wonderful Bureau town of Katikati. The owners are in contract on this. That contract's been signed at $600,000. Haven't taken any rides on top of that. Right here, 605. Maybe 602 and a half. You can take a lazy single if it's there to help you buy the property, otherwise it's gone. Just a single, was it there? $601,000. Back then, now we celebrated the highest bidder here in the room at $601,000. It's back there at 602. We go now.
605.
605, even better. You can stay with me all day. At $605,000 the bid here. We make it 606 there. Putting another single to work at 606 it is now. Good strategic move would be go straight to 610 there, man. Otherwise I sell at $606,000. Are you in or out now?
607.
607. Happy to take a single. I'm here to spend the rest of the day here. In fact, I'm in my happy place. At $607,000 as an auctioneer, I'm here to help you. I'm here to sell to the highest bidder. At $607,000, so I have 8 for you there, man. 608. 9.
610.
610. 610. It's okay, I understand. I know what pressure you're under making those decisions. I know exactly what you mean. At $610,000, perhaps another lazy single on top there. 11. 611 it is.
12.
12. Is that 6012? Yeah. That's okay, I've got you. At 612, 13. Make it lucky. 13. 613. Well, you go 15?
Yeah.
You can go straight to 15 if you wish.
It's okay. One is good.
Okay, 13's okay.
Yeah,
I'm
614.
quite working out lucky for you because she's going again to 14 or 15.
14.
14, 15, 15. 615 it is. 16. Just confirm that, man. 16, 16. 616, 17, 617, 18, 8, 618 it is. More singles on the side of the room than they have on Tinder. 19 isn't there? 19, 19, 20,
Yeah.
20, 21, key of the door. 621. 22.
Yeah.
22. 23. 3. 25. Or 24.
4.
24. 25. 25. 6 1/4 on the knob. 6 1/4 it is directly behind you now. Selling away at $625,000. 26. 26. 27. I want to start having that conversation now in case another one comes. 27.
28, yeah.
28. 28. 29 is it? 9. 30. Just a single 6. 30 is a round number. Go there. If she goes again, you haven't spent a cent. But it might be the round number this to stop. At $629,000. Selling away at the back. Are you good for that 630?
Yeah, okay.
630. 630 it is. 31.
630.5.
630, 500. Absolutely 100% sure. I won't go through it all again because I don't want to put the pressure on you, but I'm giving you the opportunity now. $630,500 coming in with the halves. It's often the tail end and starting to run low. You're the only one that can test it. I can't. Sell the highest bidder. Are you absolutely 100% sure? At $630,500, I sell. First call down at 630.5. Can't take any late bids after the hammers at the podium. Are you absolutely 100% sure? Second call now at $630,500. I'm selling it. Third, last opportunity, quickly. It goes. It goes. Sold here at the back now at $630,500. Appreciate the support of everybody there, man. Congratulations to our sellers. John, I'm going to be marking this property number at 4 Watercoat Place here in Papamaya. Don't be fooled by first impressions, folks. Beyond its modest and unassuming exterior, this property offers a lifestyle of streamlined, absolute simplicity. A great opportunity here for you today, folks. Described as a freehold estate, 440 square metres of land, more or less, all described in record of title 529709. Now, all pots and garden ornaments do not stay. They're all taken with the current owners. Like I said, we do have authorised phone bidding in place for this property. 20 working days after, there's still our settlement date, so I've got a flexibility around that. Any other changes to the chairmanship, so no additions, deletions there. You've got the great flow from the living out to the inviting outdoor courtyard of this particular property. The easy care succulents and the slack fencing, they wrap the perimeter, producing a very secluded and certainly a very enjoyable space, as you see there, out through the doors from the lounge there. The unique configuration of this property is certainly a refreshing variation of open plan living. The internal double doors between the kitchen and the living area, they create that privacy between the two areas as well. Mowing duties, well, pretty fair to say that they're pretty minimal in a property like this here. The gardens, well, they promise you very little maintenance indeed, and thanks to the convenient position, you've got plenty of options on how to spend those bonus hours. You're going to get a lot of enjoyment out of this property here at number 4, Watercoat Place. The option has been brought forward. Owner has signed the contract at $1 million even, having taken any rise on top. Anything over $1 million, you can enter the opportunity to bid for the keys. That's $5,000 rise. 1,000, $1 million and $1. $1,000, right? $1 million and $1,000 first. Over here at $1 million and $1. Where do we go from here, guys? We go to $1 million and $5. $1 million and $5 now. Phone bidder takes it to $1 million and $5. Another 5 is it there, sir? Good strategic move now. $1 million and $10 here. And $1 million and $10 it is over here. What do we say on the phone there, Charlotte? And $1 million and $10,000 selling away the highest bidder. 15. And $1 million and 15 straight to 20. Here we go there, sir. $1 million and 20 now. And $1 million and 20 it is. 25 we say. What about your buyer there on? Here's the opportunity now. You're on the phone here, Trevor. $1,020,000. Charlotte's buyer in the lead now. And you're in the lead, sir, at $1,020,000. You're with 25 now. Second place at 30. And $1,030,000. 1,030,000. Single didn't quite work here, sir. Might go to another single, is it? 31. 1,031,000. We go straight to 35. Otherwise, I'll settle down here at 1,031,000. 36. Beautiful. 1,036,000. Where do we go from there, sir? At $1,036,000 I sell. 37. 39. 40. At $1,039,000 and sell. In alright, in around now? 40. You've got to join us on the phone and back there now at $1,040,000. Back in again, are you there, sir? At $1,040,000 with Trevor's fire on the phone now at $1,040,000 against yours, Charlotte, against yours, Ron, and against you too, sir. At $1,040,000. That's a done sign. The hammer's up. 41. Another single, is it, from the late comer? Charlotte's played bidder on the phone, holding it at $1,041,000. Haven't heard from you, Ron? At $1,041,000, 42. Trevor's bidder holding it at $1,042,000. 47. Beautiful work. At $1,047,000. Charlotte's fire in the lead at $1,047,000. Against you, so you can come back into the stage before the hammer hits the podium. At $1,047,000 it goes. 48. Welcome back. A little bit of a bidding sabbatical. No problems at all. At $1,048,000. Fairly good in the auction room now at $1,048,000. Is it 50? 50. 51, sir. It's a round number, sir. If you pop another one on, if they go over you and you haven't seen anything with it, just that lazy single might just buy the property. Otherwise, I sell it over here to Charlotte's fire on the phone at $1,050,000. First call out at $1,050,000 has it done its side.
51,700.
51,700. Just round me straight 155. 1,051,700. First call out 1,051,700. 53. 1,053. Any more tricky stuff from your wire there, Trevor? Charlotte's fire holding the bid now at $1,053,000. Out it goes then. First call out at $1,053,000 in favour of Charlotte's fire on the phone. Back in again with a 54, sir. Welcome back. $1,054,000.
We've now got 54.
55.
So if we're around number, it's probably
$1,055,000.
155.
You've said no back 3 times now, sir. 1055,000 and sell it. First call out at $1,055,000 it goes. Second call, Charlotte's fire holding the lead at $1,055,000. 56? 56. $1,056,000.
57,777. 57 and all sevens.
No.
The auctioneer needs around number.
$1,057,700 will take.
It takes 57,700. Is that okay?
$1,057,700. Confirm that.
57,700.
Or $1,058,000.
58.
60, $1,060,000 it is. $1,060,000 it is on the right hand side here with our phone bidder.
If you refuse any bid, so I'm just going ahead. So $1,060,000 now.
$1,060,000 I sell. Another single is it there, sir? First call now at $1,060,000 in favour of Charlotte's buyer on the phone. 61. $1,061,000. Straight to 65 would be a good floor. Trevor's bidder leading it at $1,061,000. Absolutely 100% sure. They've been bidding well all the way. At $1,061,000 I sell. Have I got your best over there, sir? At $1,061,000 I sell, Trevor. 62. $1,062,000 it goes. Got your absolute best this time around, have I, sir? $1,062,000 it goes. First call out at $1,062,000, Charlotte's buyer holding the lead. Second time at $1,062,000, 63. Trevor's buyer takes the lead back again at $1,063,000. And a half. $1,063,500. 64. 64. Down to the halves now. Take a half from you if you've got it there, sir. $1,064,000. First call round at $1,064,000 it goes. Second time at $1,064,000. Quickly now, need a decision. Third and final call at $1,064,000. Trevor's buyer holds it. Quickly now, last chance. Have us up. I'm selling it. It's going. It's going. Trevor's buyer, $1,064,000. Congratulations to our sellers. That's all we've got for you today, folks. Going to pop back 1 o'clock tomorrow. We've got another 19 great properties for you starting at 1 p.m. See you then.